Oklahoma's medical marijuana regulator wants to expand its reach into what is known as intoxicating hemp. Thanks so much for joining us. I'm Shay Rossi.
And I'm Rick Marinon. Sarah is off tonight. The Oklahoma Medical Marijuana Authority, or OMMA, will ask state lawmakers for the ability to set standards for a product some are selling right now.
Now, you may have seen this symbol right here before, a triangle and the number 8. It stands for delta-8. It's a completely legal substance that can give you a high that's similar to marijuana.
I spoke with the executive director of the OMMA about this product being sold as marijuana's cousin and that you can legally buy without a medical marijuana card. It's new at 6. The Oklahoma Medical Marijuana Authority will ask state lawmakers to expand its reach into delta-8 THC and other products known as intoxicating hemp.
We can look at other states that have regulated these products or attempted to regulate and try to find where they've done things well. Also, we're looking at the language that has gotten states sued so that we can try to avoid some of those issues.
OMMA Director Adria Berry says the agency received complaints from consumers saying they feel funny or even sick after using delta-8 THC. But right now, there is nothing any state agency can do about it.
Those are in a regulatory gray area in Oklahoma, as well as across the U.S.
If you're thinking, okay, all of this is cannabis, what's the big deal? Think about it from this perspective. All of these are considered soft drinks, but you have Coca-Cola, the original product, we'll call it marijuana. Then you have hemp, which is essentially the Diet Coke, the stuff that's not supposed to be strong. It's supposed to be weak, but still cannabis. Where the delta-8 problem falls is right here in the middle with the Coke Zero of the product, if you will. There are laws that govern these, but there is hardly anything governing what's in the middle. Marijuana has what is known as delta-9 THC. It's the main ingredient that gets people high. When hemp was legalized by President Trump in 2018, it was during mass production that growers began to realize there was a form of hemp that came close to marijuana, but the actual chemical makeup of it made it not illegal.
Making sure that these products are regulated, so properly lab tested, properly labeled, packaged, all of that. Put some age restrictions in place in statute.
Berry says the agency is not out to ban hemp, but with these products being sold in smoke and vape shops and even gas stations, some people are using these products that have zero quality standards, and it's even being sold to teens.
The reason testing is so important is that if this is a product that a consumer is inhaling into their lungs or eating or rubbing onto their skin, if there is no testing done, there could be residual solvents, heavy metals, pesticides that the person is then inhaling into their lungs or eating. So just be really cautious. Just know what you are putting into your body.
The Department of Agriculture regulates the growing of hemp, but not what happens after it's harvested. The FDA says it's the processing of delta-8 into products that contain chemicals that are bad for the human body. Berry says her agency hopes to regulate the processing, packaging, and sale of delta-8 and intoxicating hemp products that are essentially marijuana's cousin. The OMMA says it doesn't necessarily have to be the agency that takes over intoxicating hemp, as long as someone is doing something to protect consumers. But they believe they could be best suited for any new regulations because some of what they're doing right now with medical marijuana is what they want to see happen to intoxicating hemp.